Today we have a one card combo with a normal monster, which is pretty crazy. I think this is probably one of the best normal monsters ever created after playing the deck. One big preface I'll just make real quick. Big fuck you to this deck is just Zombie World, and you know, the Despia deck can literally send Zombie World to their graveyard in a number of ways because Banshee is dark. So let's get into it. Okay, so for combo number one, we're using Sunseed Genius Loki, which is a broken card, one of the best normal monsters I've ever seen, I think. You just use this to make a link one. This is the Rhoda of the deck. It searches a Sunvine spell. We're going to get Sowing because it's really good. Specials this guy from the deck, Sunseed Twin. Now, after that, it inflicts 1,000 points of damage to you. So this is going to gain that back and special summon a monster from the extra deck. And on Chainlink 2, it's going to chain block our twin summon from grave in case they have Bell. So we get this, special summon the Genius Loki from grave, gain 300 life with Healer's Effect because this is a link 1. Special summon our Jasmine, broken card, to tribute to special summon Laurel from deck. We'll see why in a sec. Then we special summon our second Jasmine, gain 500 off Laurel's effects being sent to the grave, and search 2 cards off both Jasmines because the effect is once per copy. Now we got Rose Girl, which is a broken extender for the deck, and we're playing the new THERION card. This is going to add the the field spell from our deck to add the Remote. Now we're going to send these to the graveyard to summon the Melios, and then get an extender from the grave, make another one, get another Loki, and special summon our Omni Negate that only negates that does negate effects, not activation. So it's really good versus Lost. You can use it against Branded Fusion even if they're under Lost because it negates effects just like Ash. So we make another one of these guys because I said the Rhoda effect's not once per turn. Banish these 2 to special summon a Jasmine from our grave because with Twins effect, if you have 2 copies, you can special summon one from grave. Then we're going to activate, pitch the Rose Girl as cost. Special summon a Loki from grave with the effect. Make another healer, gain some life, then add our Rika Fairy with the Jasmine effect. Then we get a Rose Girl back. We're going to make the Bounce guy who can recycle himself from grave. Summon the Link 4 that adds the trap to our hand, which is pretty good. Negates your opponent's effects. Special summon the Rika, use Rika's effects, make them level 8. Then we make this quick effect tribute, which is really cool, and then we special summon back our Resurgent from the grave. So we have a Bounce, we have this guy who's kind of good, we have Rika, and we have Omni Negate with effect negation. So pretty sweet combo, all off one card. We can use die, we can play 9 of the normal monster with 3 Lone Fires, 3 Loki, and 3 unexpected die. So that's pretty cool. And now I'm just going to show you with a blank card, and if we're playing some of these other extenders that may be considered bricks, but do add somewhat more power to the deck if you're thinking your boards are getting broken too much. So we summon the Loki, do the same play. A lot of this is just going to be the same exact thing, which is why I don't want to show too many combos with this deck. I could incorporate Spore, I could incorporate Carrot, like, a bunch of random extenders to make the deck a little more powerful and to play through hand traps. But I'll let you do that on your own because I don't want to just do the same combo 5 different times when it's like literally 1 card difference. So we're going to special summon the card that we weren't playing before, Mardell, off our Jasmine. And this is just a Rhoda, so instead of specialing Laurel, we're actually searching it. Special summon Laurel, make another Jasmine, gain that 500, and get our 2 searches. We get the Rika, we special, get the field spell just like before. It doesn't really matter what you equipped with it, obviously. Get the Remote, send these to the grave, and I think I forgot to put this in the grave, but that's in the grave. So we do our, double Melios again, for the extenders. We special summon a Dryas, search our shrine, and then we're going to pitch the blank card, which is why it mattered. Special the Jasmine because we have 2 in grave again, just like before. And then we get our Link 4, which will get us our trap. And then with Shrine's effect, special summon Loki, we're going to make another healer, gain 1,200. We're at 10,000. And then we get our Rika, which is the card I wasn't really playing before. But it is really strong. It adds a really powerful trap to your hand. So we're special both of them with Rika's well, they're both Rika, I guess, but we'll special them with this one's effect. Add the Rika sheet with the other one's effect. And this just says target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Also, you contribute one plant monster. Players can activate the face-up monster's effect, and if you tribute a monster, you can take it. So then we get our rank 8 again with the effect, and that's what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interruptions, pretty sweet, and this broken guy. So that's all for the combo. I think this deck's really cool. I said earlier I lose the zombie world, but I actually think this deck's insanely strong. It takes advantage of people not playing the Biru and hand traps in general. So you can get a lot of auto wins just going first with this deck, and I really love plants as like an archetype. So I think it's like worth exploring, and I definitely think it's like you might play it at an event. But that's just the combo video. Like I said before, you can play more extenders. You can do it a bunch of different ways, but it's usually the same end cards. So I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Have a good one.